welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I am Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
I'm Dave.
And I'm not going to be bothered.
What do you want about? Straight away. Can't be bothered, eh? Well, welcome everybody. We still need to fill these spots on the wheel. Mm-hmm. So let's all come up with some ideas for next week so we fill the rest of the spots.
Yes.
And I need to get balloons, so remind me to get some balloons so we can get back. People want the competition, Kara. Do you think in your current state you could blow up a balloon?
Yes. And I'd still beat you.
So everybody wants to know,
What?
how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Hi, Chris.
I'm fine.
You doing okay?
Yeah. I've got what? five 1.5 inch incisions and one like 7 or 8 inch incision. It's great.
Chris is looking at himself in the giveaway.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing over there? Running the intro.
Every time.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I need to set up some sort of like auto kill switch on that.
I know you do, so when you don't accidentally set it off. And
So here's what happens. So I'm in the camera 2 scene, right?
Yep.
That's where I run the intro out of.
Okay.
And then I switch to a different scene like this to look at the giveaway thing and like mess around with my reflection. And when I switch back, it restarts any media file that was playing. Mm-hmm. So you just get the double dose of intro.
Wait a minute. Tactile says giveaway on every spot. I don't think so. And let's see here. I came up with many ideas on Discord, says Stone Monkey. So we need to go back. Oh, wait. Pete says, I cannot find the M4 nuts for the bed. Use a space. Oh, no. That's a bummer. Wait, so if I say Lederhosen instead of Leidenfrost, I get nerf darted?
I like that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it would not happen to a professional. I am a professional.
Well, you
Yeah,
are owed a nerf darting from the pre-stream.
Oh, my goodness. I think we have some chat. GPT or something we need to do.
Oh yeah. Last week there were 2.
So we did one chat GPT theater, but there's from 2 weeks ago for Cam and Ryan. We haven't done one.
Wait,
so
that was the last time I was here, so that's 3 weeks ago.
I think so.
Did you miss 2 episodes? Oh yeah, that's right.
It was the day after my surgery, and then I was at the
Chris
cabin.
Hansen says, hello, everyone. I'm doing the best.
There he is.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, everyone, and
Sup?
hi, Chris. I'm in a separate category.
Well, I mean, you share a name, so makes sense.
Okay, let's see. Builder Mark says they have a great section of metric. Where has a great section of metric? Who? What store?
Huh?
Menards.
Really?
That wasn't Jeremy's experience with Menards.
Oh my gosh, TriCloud, that comment's hilarious.
So apparently, Quick Trip is a huge gas station we have around here. Quick Trip and Menards are doing a team up.
You missed the T in Stormtrooper too, so that's kind of funny.
Stormtrooper.
The Stormtrooper?
Oh my goodness. Call is my. Oh, that's actually kind of really funny. So,
Jeremy, do
Your
you
mom would
remember-
probably love that.
That's hilarious. So what do we do? Are we going to ask, is this
It's
like phone a friend?
Yeah, and you just have to ask your mom a random question and see if
A
she knows
Star
the
Wars
answer to it.
question.
Yeah.
Picked by whoever did the wheel
Ooh,
spin.
that's a good one. See
That's-
if your mom
So-
knows. Oh, that's good.
Jeremy,
Ooh.
do you remember the first podcast we ever did at 744?
Yes.
Like way
Yes, I
back
do.
then?
Yeah, we talked about basketball.
And I don't know if you remember, I ordered a pizza on while we were doing the recording.
Did you really?
Yep. And I called my dad. So both the pizza place and my dad ended up in that episode.
Really?
What did you guys talk about in that podcast?
We just talked about all sorts of weird stuff.
Kind of like
Nothing-
this? We say we
I mean,
talk
I
about
was-
Star Wars, but do we actually?
I would say it was like similar to this.
Okay.
It was, yeah, but
A lot
we,
less produced. We were just on a card table in his garage. Same mixer that we used to start this podcast, though. Exact same mixer.
Funny.
Same mics, too.
Yeah,
Same
it's
mixer
been-
and mics.
So-
these are from the original podcast.
how
from
old are these
744.
microphones then?
Wait, these microphones?
Yeah.
2011?
Hold on a second. Well, what year did the Miami Heat win the NBA championship?
Oh my gosh,
first?
that's so funny. That's how you time it out.
Well, we were talking about LeBron James because he was like new at the sport at that game, around that time.
Okay.
And everybody was mad he didn't go to
that looks
Cleveland.
like it would have been 2003 or 2012.
2012. That was off by a year. That's not that bad.
D-Met has a pretty good idea.
What did D-Matt say?
He said a special spot on the wheel, spin again. If it lands on red, 2 giveaways. All else is bankrupt.
So a color-themed one. I like that.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Because, I mean...
Oh, okay, so the wheel spot could just be the color game. Then we spin again and the colors do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That could be really fun.
I'm taking screenshots of these
Really,
as we go.
really,
so
really
we
quick.
can
I
kinda
don't
keep
talk
it.
about sports that much. So I was at work the other day, and so I was talking to, you met him right at the end. I was talking to my new boss, and he's trying to make small talk with me, get to know me, and we're going over, it was the meeting that was supposed to take 15 minutes, took 2 hours.
Today or
and
yesterday?
This was last week.
Oh. Wait,
So-
when did I talk to him?
Today at the
Today.
Bulldog
Okay.
Day.
Yeah.
So it was really, it's actually, I introduced Kara and Chip, and I said, say hi, and he goes, bye, I'm
Chip
going to
does.
Grandma's.
He was like,
That's
"Oh,
all he
Grandma
said.
Annie."
He's like, bye, going to Grandma's.
It was so
He's got
funny.
important stuff going on. doesn't
He
want to
had
be
stuff
there.
on his mind. He wanted to get
Well,
out of Dodge.
So Annie got him one of those, what do you call them? The racetrack thing?
Yeah, slot car racing.
Slot cars. And Chip is obsessed. But the funny thing is, he doesn't want to use the control to make the car go.
Nope.
He wants to just push the car around the track in the slot.
And
That's
what's his
all
new
he
slogan?
wants. I'm gonna win this or something like that.
This is the race I'm gonna win, or
Yeah.
something like that.
and
Did he
then
make that up, or is that from a show?
It's probably from a show.
It's from Hot Wheels.
It's probably from a show.
But he did say there was a colossal boulder on the track. It was kind of funny.
yeah.
Was there an actual boulder? Or is that
No,
something
that's
else?
He was
also
like,
from the
he was
rock
like,
pile.
a colossal boulder. It's like,
So
all right, man.
I'm getting too old to get to the point where I have to pretend somebody I'm not, and I also really just don't care about certain things. So he comes to my desk, and I'm going over these reports that I produce that he has to sign off on quarterly. So I'm like, hey, this is the report you're going to look at. Here's how it works and everything. So he's looking around my desk. I mean, Hot Wheels, Star Wars. I got like an Sphero R2D2 that drives around. I got a little F-16
You got
on
the
a stick.
Sphero BB-90.
I got the Sphero BB-90. And he looks at me, and so there's 2 things commanders always talk about. The weather, and what's the other one? The most common thing pretty much everybody likes,
The Minnesota Vikings.
sports. So
I was in
You
the
were
right
close.
genre.
he
anyway.
didn't want to hit the weather, so he's like, so,
Hold on. Everyone keeps saying that Jeremy's close-up is louder for some reason. I got to get to the bottom.
well, probably
That's
because
weird.
is it because I get closer when I get excited when you go to the close-up? I'm doing it subconsciously.
Also, here, so just hold a note. Just go like ah.
That's way too long.
All right, was that actually louder, or is Jeremy just getting loud when I go to his close-up?
He's getting excited that you give him a close-up.
How is it louder on the close-up?
That's
Hold
can't.
on.
Okay, hold on. It's only Gwen saying that. Is it for everybody else too?
Let me look here. Okay, so I've got everything. Okay, so that's muted.
I want to give it tactile.
Oh,
He
so
said,
it says most of
how
it.
about ask your kid what's embarrassing about you? That's a pretty good one.
I don't know if Chip would understand
He's close.
embarrassing.
He's close, though.
Yeah.
It's,
Give
Oh,
it-
yes!
Hello,
Yes!
Maurice Correa.
I love.
Hello.
Oh, you know what? I think it's funny, but when I think of good night, I think of like, okay, goodbye, adios,
darkest nights.
arrivederci, adieu. But he just means like good night, good night. All right, stop putting it in my close-up. I'm gonna drown everybody.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the difference is here.
Cam Zangle says you're leaning into your close-up.
I feel like I am when it comes into my close-up, but stay back.
Jeremy's like, look at me.
Camera 2, camera 4. Okay, so that's that.
Hello.
Yeah, so that's just the camera toggling.
Oh, wait,
Literally all
Darkest
the other
Night said
sources
good
are
now.
exactly the same.
Darkest Night says it's good.
How? It's exactly. I didn't touch anything.
Well, it's good now because I stopped hovercrafting over the microphone. I don't know.
All right, finish your story about your boss.
So anyways, so he looks at me and he's like, so, do you like sports? And I go, nope. Now, there's these things called threads. And when you have a conversation with someone, you're supposed to be a good conversationalist. You leave a thread so that they can pull it and unravel and not just leave them hanging. I didn't do it intentionally, but I'm like, I don't know. I didn't feel like leaving a thread. I'm just like, nope. I don't know. Like, I pay attention. So I was going to ask you, Chris, How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers? He's out for this first game for the Jets.
Oh yeah, his
Okay,
Achilles
so-
tore or something
Boom.
like that.
Done, son.
I will say this, and I think this is probably the most diplomatic thing I can say. As a lifelong Vikings fan, I'll work back one further. I never wish for injury on anybody. Like these
Absolutely
are people that are doing everything they can to entertain us, and then like do spectacular things that
Leo, you're not wrong.
mere mortal can do.
Right.
So Aaron Rodgers has tortured me for 17 or 18 years, whatever it is, right?
Yep.
Just by being like incredibly talented, right? And I will readily admit he was one of the most talented football players I've ever encountered.
Aaron Rodgers has really been around that long.
He was
Yes.
drafted in 2005.
Holy fork nuggets.
Was it 05 or 04? 05.
That's insane. Like in my mind,
Bear Juice said-
maybe 10 years. Maybe.
Says they're gonna get him. Vikings are gonna get him.
I saw that comment. I thought it was funny.
But so I was so excited when the Jets traded for him, right? Because like, who knows what Jordan Love's going to be like? But I'm just happy for him to be gone, right?
Apparently, Jordan Love's doing really good.
Well, it's against the Bears, so I'll take that with a
The
grain of salt.
Bears.
So funny.
Anyway, so I was watching the game. I watched it happen, right?
Yep.
And I like and 10 out of 10 toughness on the this guy's Achilles tendon completely I don't know if you saw the slow-mo where you can see like his calf like
I saw
shudder.
it.
So I
was
saw
crazy.
I saw a reel that was like, here's the close up of his Achilles going, and I was like, nope. Like, I don't want to see that.
I've seen the Achilles ruptures before. I've seen it on an offensive lineman. And think of like how jello-y like their calves are. It looks like waves on an ocean. It was disgusting.
Like
Anyway.
the Achilles rolls up inside your
Yeah.
leg.
I'm also really frustrated that Stream Protocol Droid got a 99.61.
That's the second highest one we've ever seen. I think a 99.8 is the highest.
That's crazy.
But so
Get shot!
two Ryan gifted a sub to Bald Jeremy again.
Oh, man.
Two that we owe him.
Well, thank you, Ryan, for this sub gift.
Okay, somebody has to beat Stream Protocol Droid. I know it's going to be difficult because it's a 99.81, but somebody's got to beat it. Everybody drop.
I got shot by Cam.
Yep, not got Cam. Oops. Holy
so-
cow.
This is like the long version of the short story, right?
Merry Christmas!
I'm-
Oh! Sorry. That was just really worth getting excited about.
I'm not a fan of the Jets either necessarily. So not necessarily a fan of Aaron Rodgers, not necessarily a fan of the Jets. But I was like, this could be a really fun season for a franchise that really hasn't had much success in 60 years, right?
Right.
So I was legitimately looking forward to seeing them do some fun, awesome stuff. And 4 plays in, and that happens, and then he stands up, and then he just sits back down, like, okay, something actually is wrong. I didn't
Right.
think it was anything nearly as bad as what it ended up being, because like he was just stood there. Like if that had happened to like you or me, we'd be like, oh,
I know.
right?
I know. I would look like this. I'd be like, oh.
So I'm genuinely bummed out. So for the first time since he has been in the NFL, I'm genuinely bummed out that I still would have been like, it's still a bummer whenever somebody gets hurt and has to miss the season, right? But I wouldn't have been sad. It was like, okay, well, I guess I don't get Aaron Rodgers this year. I guess the Vikings will do better, like with no horse in the race. It's like I've found myself being like, man, that really does suck that he is going to miss the entire season.
Yeah.
And like potentially, I know he was already talking about coming back and playing more next year.
He might just
But-
retire now.
Yeah, it's like there's no guarantee they would have come back anyway, but it's like
Yeah.
this might be the thing where he decides, you know what, maybe I really am ready to hang it up. Because like at 40 years old, it's like you don't we're in our mid 30s and we already recover way slower than we
Yeah.
used to from things.
Yep.
So it's like I can't imagine, and especially as like physical a sport as that is, like it would be a shame if that's the way that he ended up going down.
Right.
Like you never want to see somebody's last play be some
An injury. Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. Surprising as it is to say, as a non-fan of Aaron Rodgers, that it's like I am kind of bummed that that's how his season is going to be. So
I was going to say, I am in love with Darkest Night's idea. So, Chris, you almost need to make an area in Discord where I am not a part of, like just a new sub channel that says secret word of the week. You pick the word or whatever. Maybe have a bot that makes a random word, or I don't know. You just pick a word and you put it in there. Now it can't be like common words, right? But
And it's got to be common enough that you could possibly
I
use
think
it.
Leidenkugel would have been a good one to put in the thing.
Why?
Don't correct him. Don't correct him.
What? That's so funny.
What?
Leidenkugel?
Well, no, Leidenfrost. I got it. I got it.
Don't acknowledge it.
I got it. That would be really funny.
And then chat can direct it to try to get him to say it, too.
Or instead of a secret word, every single time Jeremy says a word wrong.
Well, that would be, I'd get blasted all the time. The word of the week is droid. That would be really cool.
Well, you just said droid.
Well, no. Hold on now. Hold on. Just hold on. We haven't even established any rules for this yet.
Just every single time you drop the word?
Oh, it could be a Star Wars word. Could be a Star Wars word.
That would actually keep us on track to actually talk about Star Wars.
Or if chat can get me to say it. Tactile says, I do not watch any sports on TV. And that's how I live my life. I don't like go out of my way. Yeah, I enjoy.
Literally, the only sports event we watch is the Super Bowl. Literally it.
And we don't even really watch it.
No, that's true. We eat food and we talk amongst each other and win money.
Well,
somebody wins money.
Cam's ankle cleared house. His family cleared house.
Seriously, I don't know if anybody won besides Cam's ankle's family.
It was absolutely mind-boggling. Word of the week is Polymaker. There you go.
I like that. That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
So, Jeremy, just as a test.
Okay.
Can you say the words? And I'm not going to say it explicitly because I think it will trigger from any of us. Let's see here.
There's no way you have voice recognition on there. There is no way.
I absolutely do.
So it has to be a word you guys wouldn't say.
No, this is a phrase.
Oh, it's a phrase.
I'm testing here. Can you say the phrase? So, what's the second part of the title of the movie that Woody is in?
Story.
Okay. Precede that with what's the personal possessive word for I have?
My.
I''VE. So.
Wait.
I'll just type it out here.
I've story.
So what's the middle thing that you normally put in between there?
I have a story.
Close. Instead of have, say got.
I got a story.
You gonna trigger? No.
I got a story.
I've got a story.
Oh, I've got a story? I have got a story.
Okay. Why is it not triggering?
If we had voice recognition on here that's set up to like drop a bucket of slurm on my head, I would be really sad.
It's listening. Got the command enabled.
Oh, I like Darkest Night's idea.
That's what we're just.
No, it says, and if I say the word, you do a leg walk.
Wait, what? How is that fair? How on earth Kara would sit there and let's say the word of this week was spam. Kara would go spam, 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 spam,
Spammy, spam, 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 spammy, spammy, spammy,
You know you
spammy,
would.
spammy, spam.
She would have me rolling around on that thing like a dog getting a scratch. You would.
I would.
Kara can't laugh because of her.
Oh, it hurts still a little bit.
That's too funny.
Speaking of healing faster, I'm definitely healing a lot, not faster, slower. I'm healing a lot slower than.
Try it again, Jeremy.
I've got a story. I have got a story. I got a story.
I've got a story.
Sorry.
I've got a story.
We're like live testing this. This is what you guys get.
Yeah.
You come up with an idea. We love it. We're gonna just try to do it right as you say it.
What is this one?
That's all I'm saying.
What are you doing?
No, Chris is trying to get the voice recognition to work. So in the meantime, okay, let's talk some Star Wars.
Darkest Nights, that's no fun.
What's not fun?
So I just have to pay attention to words Jeremy's saying. So when he does say it, I'll be like, oh, there's the word.
Well, as soon as I said it, if it was
Unless you guys had a specific word for me to say and a specific word for Jeremy to say.
What do you mean that is so fair, Builder's Mark, by the way? Oh, as Darkest Night says, you do not. So it would be a super secret talking area where you and I both aren't allowed
Yeah,
to see.
yeah, that's what Darkest Night said.
That's pretty cool.
It'd be funny.
That would be funny. I like that idea. That's a really good thing. Could be pizza.
Pizza.
Say pizza just enough, but not enough.
Pizza.
Giveaway. Just kidding. Who sponsored the IMDb
Ryan?
game? Susan Sarandon. Okay. Susan Sarandon is a celebrity I absolutely recognize. Could I name one movie she's been in off the top of my head? Absolutely not. Can somebody
Can you
please...
say the title of the show for me, please?
The Rise of the Podcast? Or Rise of the Podcast? Well, I'm throwing an extra the...
All right, well, we'll figure that out again in a minute.
Okay.
Somebody tell me
It's set up,
who
so
she is.
If
I thought that was Christorny Weaver.
What?
Sigourney Weaver. I thought that was Sigourney Weaver.
What did you call her? Squidorty?
No, it's I thought it was Christina Weaver, and then I was trying to say Sigourney, so I did Christorny Weaver.
Christorny Weaver.
Well, no, you guys don't get it. What it's like to be me. Thelma and Louise! I recognize that. Oh, I know who that is. Okay, I don't think of her from Alien, though. She's not an alien, is she?
Hello,
Maz,
Ty
welcome.
and Maz.
So who is she
Welcome
an
in.
alien? The Rocky Horror Picture Show? Is she... Okay.
Okay, guys, honest, I've not seen any of these movies.
Well, they're all in the top 500 Kara movie review list now.
Are they?
You're one behind, by the way.
What am I supposed to watch?
One got pulled from the list.
Which one?
The great
When?
filibuster.
Was this when I
Yes.
was watching Ahsoka last week?
No, this is when you weren't here.
This was one Daryl's episode.
Yeah, Daryl's episode. That
But
was it.
I swear I was watching that episode.
No, I think you fell asleep.
I probably
Janet
did.
and Rocky
Man,
Horror
I slept so much.
Okay,
on that.
Susan
That's all I
Sarandon.
know.
So for those of you who do not know, when someone redeems the IMDb game, they suggest an actor or actress, and it's up to us to determine whether or not they've appeared in more credited roles than screen legend Sean Connery, as credited by IMDb. So step off.
Don't add us.
So, Chad, do you guys think that Susan Sarandon has appeared in more credited roles or fewer credited roles than Sean Connery? Also, to maintain the integrity of the game, I suggest that you don't look up how many films any of these people have been in, because that's part of the fun.
I'm going to say more, actually.
I'm going with less. Fewer.
Okay, if Kara is wrong, she has to be willing to give up the Ahsoka doll.
No.
The gambling is fun, Kara.
Jeremy? No.
That is a hard no. So we will move on. That is, I'm never going to win. No. So we will
I'm home now, so he
Alter
can't
our
be all
vector.
sassy.
to not take her toy. Let's just see what would have happened. Well, you can't put me.
All right, well, so we don't know what Jeremy's answer is going to be. So, or no, he said fewer, Kara said more.
I think he said more. Kara said fewer.
Is that correct, Kara?
I'm saying fewer, yes.
Okay.
Who timed
Well,
out Jeremy? That's really funny.
That was a good
Tactile.
question. Oh, Ryan. No, not Ryan.
Tactile did.
Yeah. So what did Tactile say?
Jeremy said more, I said fewer.
Think about it, where should be more silly you'll ever know. Oh, yeah. Marriage. Anyway. Oh, an ad break. Perfect. We will wait through the ad break before I reveal the true answer.
Did you?
Here's
You
marriage
hit
in a
my
nutshell.
eyeball, you dingus!
Hey, Steve hit somebody in the eye.
I've
Hey,
been hit in the
Jeremy,
eye.
this isn't timeout.
Yeah, it's time out, Jeremy. You are still being part of the show by throwing things at me. Gonna start throwing things at you, smelly man.
Actually, so since we're waiting here and nothing interesting is happening, I have to resubscribe with my Prime membership.
No shooting me though tonight, just so
No,
y'all
that's
know.
fine.
Yeah.
We can shoot you.
All right. I was just letting our gunmen know.
That's always this 97-step process. I have to log in as in an incognito window because I'm controlling the stream through Twitch.
It's gonna make my hair
then-
look awesome, Jeremy. So
What's my verification code? Okay, order 66. 329.
we say kind things to each other at home. When we're here, it's entertaining for us to be name calling, I think. I don't know.
It's entertaining for me.
Yeah.
Resubscribe. Use my Prime sub. Subscribe
Oh yeah,
with
you're not
Prime.
on timeout anymore. You can come back.
You can come back, Jeremy. Just in
Kara
time
was
to
ready
get
just to
blasted.
yell at me for.
Yep. Somebody just gifted 3 months.
What? Thank you so much. Are we about to
You're
get
very
shot?
welcome.
Who did that?
Me,
You're getting shot, Jeremy.
Why am I getting shot?
because I gifted Ashley 3 months.
Well, that's so nice of you.
And I resubscribed with Prime.
Oh,
Wait, what's
support.
happening to the lettuce? What's happening?
I don't know.
Or an
Oh,
hype train.
is starting.
Wait, really?
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Oh, it's up to smoke.
Oh, might not be on. All right.
Jeremy.
It's on.
Jeremy.
No, it's on. Look, you can see Chris playing his day in the wheel now. Whoa. It's smoking in here. Are we getting shot? What's happening? Why is there nobody shooting us?
I don't know.
Just like
You can do it.
Letting you live on.
Shoot Jeremy.
suspense.
Do it. Like seriously, shoot Jeremy, not me.
You are way too funny, Kara. Oh,
What? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a level 2 hype train already?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, those are spicy. Woo. Keep going, Cam.
Ooh.
Keep going.
I like the flashing red light.
Oh, man.
Hello, Annie. Welcome in.
Oh, that is unloading. Woo. That was some serious firepower.
Your mom is here. Hello, Annie.
Just in time to see him get shot.
We're having a new segment, Mom, and you're going to be in it. Oh, no.
Oh my
Ashley tuned in to
gosh,
get
that's
the pre-roll ads that came in
funny.
during an ad break. Anyway, so the answer for IMDb, so I can just turn this music off finally. Susan Sarandon has appeared in more films than Sean Connery.
For real.
So I was right. So you would have had to been willing to give up Ahsoka.
I will never be willing to give up Ahsoka.
We'll talk about it.
Nope, there's no discussion there.
All right, do we have a wheel spin?
Do we have a wheel spin?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, Ryan redeemed one.
Oh, I must have missed it.
What? That's
Thank
so
you
cool.
for the
Eagle
Eagle
Brett,
Brett,
thank you so much. All right, here we go. Are we ready? All right,
Ready,
wheel spin. Here we go. Eagle Brett, that's absolutely
Spin
epic.
times 2.
This.
No
Yeah.
way!
Okay, I'm just gonna point this out. We are missing
Oh, we
a
are.
thing, and this one.
Is loose. All right, I'm gonna count this as a valid spin, but we need to find the other part of the wheel here.
It's
How is
probably
our
next to the
show
dice.
falling apart? How is our show falling apart?
I don't know. I wasn't here
Dave,
for 2
can you
weeks.
check, can
That's
you check in the
why.
vacuum for the die, by the way?
What's this doing back here? Whoa! What is
Don't
this? Whoa,
shine that in people's eyeballs.
Okay.
Hold on, I want to. Can I kick some smoke on? I want to see what that looks like with the smoke.
Or do you just do this? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
All right, did we? I
That
checked
looks
them all.
so sick. That looks like it looks fake.
I know it does. Don't worry, this isn't going anywhere near Kara's face. Trust me. The plane, you can't. Look, it looks like I'm
Nice!
shooting.
Oh my
I
gosh!
know. I feel so bad, but it's actually like way in front of me.
Thanks,
Oh, that
Ashley.
is
I'm glad to be back.
Unfathomably cool. Oh, I just cut the wall.
If we do want to elevate the hype train, remember it is September and
I
subs
don't-
are 25% off.
Are these your earrings?
Yeah, I took them off because they poke into my ears and I wear my
Ashley
headset.
says she's glad to see you back.
Thanks. I'm glad to be back.
Oh, Builder's Mark dropped a hammer to help you fix it.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to fix that, but we can't do anything about it now. And people want their wheel spin.
All right, what did I miss?
We're missing a chunk of the wheel.
A chunk of the wheel.
Yeah, we're missing this.
Oh, was Dave gone?
He was
Yeah.
letting out Bear Jew
our
and the
live
fam.
audience. Okay.
I asked, Dave,
Everybody's
I was
waiting
asking
on
if you
pins
could
and
check
needles.
See if there's if the die for our rolls ended up in the vacuum.
Zoom
I
in.
can check.
Zoom in on the wheel. Okay, so unfortunately, you see this little
Whatever
silver
lands on is
peg.
multiplied by 2.
Yep. So see the silver peg?
Darkest Night says it's under the table. Jeremy, get down and look.
Are you serious?
What, really?
I don't know. He's probably just BSing and wants.
Hold on a second.
No, it's not on. Ow. It's not underneath there.
I don't know. That's just what he said.
Looks like while I was gone, Eagle Brett gifted a sub
5
and
subs.
cheered. Was it 5?
Or no, it was 5,000 bits. Sorry.
And 500 bits.
Okay, so that just makes me think.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing?
I think it's down there.
That isn't supposed to
looking
be a
at?
thing.
When I
Chair?
Under my chair?
Yeah.
when I was at the
Why would it
cabin,
be under my chair?
I went to a.
Ah! Get blasted! Oh man, those are spicy. Han Yoda Shrek was down there though.
I bought Jeremy a game called Plumber's
Should we
Butt.
give away Han Yoda Shrek?
Do you want to give away Han Yoda?
I don't know. I don't think you can give Han Yoda Shrek away.
Well, we can give away Kara's doll. Why can't we give away the first guest we ever had? Wait, is his leg gone? Oh no, his leg is gone!
I think we knew that, didn't
Give
we?
me no, it wasn't gone before. You guys, his leg.
He's dying.
Oh no!
He's got leprosy.
Well, he used to be an adventurer.
Oh no! You guys, his poor leg. There's where it used to be. It was right here. No, Han Yoda
Crunchy
Shrek.
he looks.
Now we don't know what this is. It could be anything. Oh no!
Well, there's only one of us.
Han Yoda Shrek. I can't believe it. I'm so sad.
Legon? Legon. That does sound like a Star Wars name. You're not wrong. Like Imagun Die.
Oh man.
I'm gonna die. Just,
Oh man, he doesn't even sit anymore.
This chat is
He's
hilarious, you
literally
guys.
sitting right there.
All right, close up on the wheel. We're doing this.
Yes, RJ. I bought Jeremy extra long shirts and he,
Warm for a week.
yeah.
No helium. Sorry, American Chris Hansen. Is it helium?
I think I redeemed it a couple weeks ago and it didn't work, so I don't know.
All right, here we go.
do it. Do
Oh,
it.
hold on,
Wait.
hold on.
Something's happening.
Is voice mod? No, voice mod's connected. Voice changer. All right, I'm gonna do a helium mode redeem real quick just for us. After I do this.
David, did you did you suck it up in the vacuum?
What?
You guys
The
clearly didn't
No, this.
vacuum
I don't
this
think
week,
so.
Okay,
it's behind my chair.
are we ready? Everybody wants a times two.
Jeremy, it's right there.
I'm not ready. Hold
It's
on.
right there. It's behind
There
your
it is.
chair, in front of the yellow ball, into front of the Nerf dart there.
Okay. so
Kara
this-
found it.
is
Kara
helium-
found it.
What, the leg?
You found the peg?
The peg.
On the peg.
Okay. It's helium mode working now.
Hello.
I did check the vacuum. I did not see any legs or any dye.
Well, we found the peg. I found the peg. Oh, you're talking about Han Yoda Shrek's
Yeah.
leg. His missing appendage.
It's still not working. What the heck?
Weird. All right, well, spin the wheel.
It's toggled over to voice mod. Voice box.
Okay. So what happens if we land on times 4?
It says we're on helium. I don't know. Weird.
I can't hear me anymore. My.
I can hear you.
Are we good?
I can hear you.
Everybody can hear you. You don't need to hear yourself.
Yeah, I do.
Do you, though?
Did you unplug it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Are you sure you didn't unplug yourself?
We sound really quiet. Hold on.
I am loving everybody's comments about your butt.
You have a volume.
Wait, I'm back. My volume was turned on. Okay, there we go. That's no moon. All right, close up on the
Tactile
wheel.
says zoom in on the second moon.
All right, here we go. Are we ready? This is for times 2. A balloon pop or a bank will be a respin or
Let's
blank.
get times 2 again.
Marty,
Let's get
nobody
times
is
2
winning
again.
Ahsoka. Nobody.
Oh no! Okay, spin again.
This is the drama. The drama.
Spin times 2 again. 2 times
Oh
2
my
is
gosh.
4.
Oh, is it
Let's
Jeremy?
go.
Good job.
Oh man, you guys don't give me enough credit.
Give
I'm
away.
very excited.
Give
I'm very
away.
excited.
Give away. Jeremy's puckering over there.
No way!
So is that 8?
Yes.
That would be 8.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh yeah, don't land on bankrupt though.
Oh my gosh.
The amount of power that you just invested in that spin.
Oh! It is balloon pop. It is not
But we
giveaway.
don't have balloons here.
Oh!
So
That's a spin again.
No, it's not a spin. You can't do that. This is what the random chance has given us.
But we don't have balloons to pop.
We owe 8 balloon pop marathon.
So is it whoever can pop 8 fastest?
Yeah, you gotta blow up and pop 8 balloons.
Or
Somebody's gonna pass out.
or do we want to
I'm
go
okay
a
with
balloon that's 8 times the size?
Ooh,
You
there
guys
you
gonna
go.
blow up another balloon?
Well, I mean, we could try.
Do what?
We could try. Do you guys want 8 balloon pops? I mean, we can do them all at once. We could spread them out over each episode. We could. I'm sorry. That 8 times it just landed on
Stone
the.
Monkey, that's what I'm saying. When somebody's gonna pass out.
What do you mean?
Brian
Deep Blinker
spin.
says spin.
I think so. Chat. I'm gonna just put up a poll.
Of course they're gonna go for the bankrupt Jeremy option. That's what they're gonna go for.
Marty,
Eagle Brett
ate
says
it
8
once.
giveaways.
I've Eagle Bread. Yeah, exactly.
Stone, when you spin it, just spin it again.
Everybody's saying spin it except for the random yoo-hoo there.
Wait, that person's not a yoo-hoo.
Marty's trying to win Ahsoka. He's a yoo-hoo.
All right, here we go.
Yahoo? Yahoo. One
Here
of
we
those
go.
words. Okay, do it.
You're gonna wear out the spinner knob on that thing. Dang.
Balloon pop again!
Gosh, what? You can hear Jeremy's like cringing.
It is sucking up.
Eagle Brett, hilarious.
8 giveaways equals 1 Kara doll, Kara.
Eagle
I
Brett.
mean, it would be cheaper.
Kara, let me see the doll. Hold the doll up like Mufasa. Are you willing to separate? Are you willing for the sake? Do you want to pick a color, and if it lands in that color, you'll give away the doll? Everyone will lose their minds.
Nope.
That is an aggressive no. I've never met anybody covet anything more than that doll.
Why do you want to get rid of her? Go buy them one.
So if we take balloon pop off the
Gal.
wheel, Pete, what are we going to replace it with? American Medical Association.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you.
Or Chris, are you going to sponsor a doll giveaway? Are you just ordering one right now? Or you're taking care of the balloons
Search-
right now?
Search for giant balloon.
Oh my gosh.
Am I spinning, or are we going to do bankrupt
We'll
this
spin
time?
again, but I'm gonna order the balloons, and you're still gonna. This is my edict. Here we go.
That first one.
Yes. Here's my edict. You're gonna have to do the giant balloon thing and whatever else. $8, dang! What's it?
You get 5 of them.
It's a 5.
Oh, $12. What's the cheapest one?
Go look at
Light
white.
blue.
Oh, light blue is the
Pastel
cheapest.
blue.
That's because there's not enough boys being born, because it's a color reveal balloon, isn't it?
And then I'm just gonna get some regular balloons.
Are you going to dox yourself? Don't dox yourself now.
No, I'll go away. I just wanted people to see that balloons are going to be coming.
People do.
Look, there's a 600-piece balloon thing.
Stone Monkey says
Where's
just
this-
accept
this
the
one?
8 times giveaway.
The top one. There's a circle of balloons that says 600 in the middle.
We do need to get a dartboard. We
$35.
need to get a dartboard.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Strong latex balloons.
I don't
What?
like
Why does
that.
it need that disclaimer?
Oh my god.
Have you ever ordered balloons and thought, I want some strong ones? I gotta be
Yeah,
strong.
and it's gonna take a paramedic coming in here and peeling one of us off the floor.
All right, are we respinning again?
Yes.
What if it lands on Chat GPT? That's what I'm saying. That's
If
what
it
we
lands on Chat GPT, we're still gonna do 8 balloon pops, then we'll do Chat GPT.
Okay, all right. Do
If it
people
lands on
want?
giveaway, though, we're doing 8 giveaways.
Yeah, if it's 8 Chat GPT, you're gonna have to ask it to write you a movie script. Chris. All right, well, we're here. We're here. Why don't you spin it?
I don't you do it.
Okay. All
It's just a weird angle. I don't wanna.
All right. Here we go. Are we ready?
Hey, the balloons are gonna be there on Monday.
Spin it backwards, Jeremy.
Spin it backwards.
Spin it backwards.
That does unscrew it, but that's okay.
I thought it unscrewed the way you were going.
No, that's why we do it that way. Get Nerf darted!
8 Nerf dartings. That's what I'm here for.
There's 2 guns.
Unload them on Jeremy.
Are you serious?
Hold on, let me try and get something fun set up for the lights here.
Chris is gonna. Oh, he's loading them, so it's gonna be a minute. He's gonna load. He's not even gonna screw you guys out of your Nerf. domino nerf darting. Oh no! I was gonna pull out my camera and film him, but I'll leave
This
it.
isn't a bad idea.
Oh, Triclaw. Put a note with a spin prize in each balloon. Whichever one pops first is what he gets.
Like we're talking good prizes, right? Like,
Well, no, it could be a Lego walk. It could be a. Why do you have that face?
why would you want to pop your balloon first then?
No. Like you would do the Lego walk, or I would do the Lego walk. So my balloon pops. You would have to do the Lego walk. Uh-oh. He's dual wielding it. He's dual wielding it. I'm gonna try to take it. I just hope I don't get hit in the face. Ah! I'm trying to take it. Ah! It's going crazy. Oh! These are stinging. Ah! Those are crazy. I gotta block some of them. It's so many. It's pandemonium. It's absolute madness. I don't know what is happening. Everything's blinking. Ah, listen to that sound. It sounds like popcorn. Ah! Listen to that sound. My thigh is wrong. Ah, this is absolutely 8 times nerf darting. Did you guys hear the popping sound?
I think that's your blood vessels.
Probably. It's like the sting doesn't have a chance to recover because it's so repetitive. Oh man, it's all over the place.
You're braver than I thought.
Oh man, that was a perfectly timed. Are you have to be out,
PTSD
don't
after
you?
that one.
I'm not even close to being out.
Baloney, are you serious? The battery's dead on that one. Ow! Ah, it's shining red. Oh no, it's not dead. Ow! How do you have that many? How do we have that many balls? Look at that. Seriously, it's like the
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
This is unfathomable. There's so many balls. Look at them all. My legs are look like people get that suction cup thingy. Cupping. Pandemonium around here.
Okay, now I'm out.
Oh my god.
Darkest Night says it's supposed to be 8 refills of the guns.
That was just one
Look at how many
hopper's
balls.
worth.
Look at how many balls there are here. Oh man, David, I don't even want to tell you, but the one gun closest to you is out of battery, or it's like the red light is on for the battery.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Look
Don't
at
worry,
the
I'll
set.
fix that for next week.
Look at the set. It's balls as far as the eye can see. They're just everywhere. Man, I can only think about minutes ago where I was being slaughtered by
Balls?
balls just bouncing off of my body, landing and rolling around. Look at them all.
There's more behind me than there are on set.
Look at
Stop
that.
saying balls.
Well, what are they? That's what they are. Seriously, yeah, Gwen, the vacuum will be fed tonight. It's absolute madness. Oh yeah, actually, Chris, if you turn the lights on, you go,
Oh my gosh.
turn the lights on again.
Oh, I'm crying
Dig
here.
in the red. And then look down. Did those were all bounce backs, David? Is that
Oh
what
yeah,
that
and
was?
there's more behind me that you're not gonna be able to pick up with the camera.
Oh man,
I'm a child. Oh my gosh.
I just can't believe we landed on 8 times.
Sorry, in chat command didn't yell. That's my bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am just a. Yep.
All right, so now turn that camera and point it at the floor. So keep going past it. That's for sound. Look at all the balls on the floor. Those are all kickbacks. Yeah. So there's the double Nerf guns. Look at all the balls there. Those all blew back. Blew back balls.
You just need to take your droid cam and come walk behind me.
Oh man, I should, because there is a lot back there.
Oh my gosh, a gun that shoots Orbeez? That sounds horrible.
We just saw that tonight. There was one of those at Walmart. It shot like the little gel balls.
Yeah, we do have a shot vac that we use to clean this. That's over by?
Yeah.
It is and it only sucks up the Nerf balls. That's it. That's all it's for.
And the occasional Lego that
Yeah.
happens to be collateral damage.
I
Oh,
just
it's not
can't.
over there right now. Is it on the other side?
It's behind David.
I don't know
yeah.
if you'll be able to see it, but look, there's even more on that side. Keep going. It's, I don't know, can you go back further? You're almost there.
That's as far as it'll go.
I
They're
can't
everywhere.
fathom how you have that much reach with that camera. Oh, David, what are you doing?
Don't worry.
Are you gonna show
Oh, there
off
it
the
is.
vacuum?
Or is it you just showing off the fact that we have a Nerf gun vacuum?
There she is.
There it is.
Yep.
I just can't believe we have a shop vac just for. Oh,
If you
alright,
really
let's-
want to see the behind the scenes stuff,
And that will be full.
so there's our smoke machine, and then we have about 10 million lights. So like, if I actually, this is kind of fun. Let me turn this stuff on. So if we go like,
and then do like a pre-programmed move, yeah.
I got to spin around the other way now to show everything else. But so you can see the moving headlight thing going there. So like, if you look on the set now,
Gwen says the shop vac is. Oh, Eagle Brett said it's so cool to see behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And so like the pole, you guys go back to the pole, Chris. You're gonna show off the movie magic. This is a suspension pole. And
Yeah,
when you cut to the angle, the camera just misses it. So you guys realize, like, look from the angle, you see the edge of the door, and even when you go, well, where's the wide? Or that's the other
this
cameras?
is the wide.
Oh, okay.
You can see the lens in it.
You know,
I never know. I think it might be off just slightly.
I think
we
you're right.
really have it like.
Yeah. There's that one ball still stuck up there.
Leave it alone.
Um,
Don't touch it.
Slaughtered by balls. That was my 19. Okay, there's a bunch of chat. The Deep Laker. We should have done an X-Wing craves. You'll have to read that because the blood is flowing to my wounds.
I think it means crevasse.
From those balls slapping
Hence
you.
why I was trying to get him to look under the chair again.
Yeah,
Yep.
shop vac is the most precious droid in the building.
I'm not saying
we should
the
build
D
a shop
word.
vac into Chopper. That's what we should do.
What if he drove around and sucked up
that
the
would be cool.
balls?
What we need to do is we need to get like a Roomba and then build a droid over it. So it looks like R2-D2 zooming around and sucking up
That'd be
balls
fun.
and stuff.
That would be fun.
Right?
I don't know if a Roomba.
A Roomba probably wouldn't do it, but
No,
you'd
it'd
have
be
to.
full in 2 seconds.
Well, yes. But I'm just saying.
I wonder.
Oh, you know what? When I originally had set this up because it was sitting on the other camera, that's why I didn't.
Got it.
So if I just zoom in slightly for the wide, and then we'll just save over that.
There you go.
Builder's Mark said, I
Builder's Mark,
wonder
great
if I
minds
could
think
build
alike.
a larger size Roomba that would go around quietly and drive and pick up balls. That would be fun.
Is there such thing as a silent vacuum?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I would love it if it drove quietly around, just like doo doo, or like the like those vacuums that you just
deep
kind of
breaker.
push around and it like spins and sucks up the dirt without actually like
Yeah, there's the manual one.
Yeah.
They're like every Perkins across the country.
Yeah.
And-
You could probably get it to drive around and just like have this little thing that just kind of spins and
Builder's
doesn't
Mark
suck
said
it up
it's
but
doable.
scoops it up.
It's doable.
Yeah.
Yes, Cam's ankle. He did a Fire Nation drop. You nailed it.
Fire Nation was coming out every single time Jeremy talks about giving away Ahsoka. Fire Nation comes out a little bit more.
I really want to give that away.
I really want to give you away.
We'll move past that. We're going to talk some Star Wars turkey here.
I'm gonna have to take her away. I'm gonna have to keep her at home. safe and
Ashley,
sound.
turn on and just shoot you with magnetic balls. And then just turn on a giant vacuum or a giant magnet. That would be
Yes.
terrifying.
Yeah,
That would be-
Jeremy. I thought this was gonna happen last weekend.
Yeah, he's like all like super excited about giving away my Ahsoka doll, and he's backed up like 6 months of giveaways.
Well, that Ahsoka doll would move to the front of the list.
You would move to the front of the list.
You're so funny. Don't put the camera on me. I'm not in trouble. I'm in
Oh,
trouble.
you?
I'm in trouble. Okay. Let's see. Tactile 3D. You have to pay me money to take Jerry. Who's Jerry? You have to pay it to me.
Maybe
your
Jeremy.
dad.
Probably
Maybe
me.
you.
There's no way Tactile knows my dad.
Who knows? Your dad knows a lot of people.
Oh my goodness. Have I ever told you
Oh,
guys
that's
this story?
cool.
So David calls me up one day and he's like, hey, we need to go. Did you get the trailer for me? The enclosed trailer?
The one that I have?
No. Before you had that one. Okay, so here's the story. I called David up. I said, hey, I need to go get this enclosed trailer. And so David's like, all right. So we go out to this place in Carlton near where we live. It's a little town near where we live. And David he's like, hey, can you get out and spot me? So I back him up to this trailer. David gets out, and then all of a sudden, somebody's robo-mower drove out from under David's truck.
Oh, yeah.
And so he literally almost ran over someone's robo-mower. And I would have had to have paid for it if he would have ran it over. Because it wasn't David's fault we were there. It was my fault we were there. I was borrowing the trailer. And it wasn't the person whose trailer I was borrowing's fault. But yeah, so somehow he backed over the mower mid-thing, and he just magically missed it.
Yeah, I get out of the truck, and all of a sudden this robot just comes out from underneath my truck. It's like, where the heck did that thing come from?
Triclaw, you're not wrong. The moment Jeremy gives away my Ahsoka doll, that will be the moment that I will fully turn to the dark side and slaughter all the Jeremys in the building.
Can I hold her?
No.
Why not? Just for a little bit.
Nope.
For
I will also put in a pinch of Chopper in me with some war crimes here.
Kara. Let me see her.
No.
What do you mean no? There is a vintage rainbow braid downstairs. There is a vintage.
There is.
We got it from Disneyland. Down at so part of my reason of wanting to keep her is, as a kid, I always wanted to go to Disney and never went. And so this is my first trip to Disneyland, and Jeremy's trying to give away.
Well, here's what I don't like.
Something from my
Here's what I
first-
don't like. Okay, that Ahsoka doll is so snips. It's not even funny. Because
stuck up.
no, look at that. No, hold her like you were.
Looking.
Look at that smirk saying, "My mom's not getting rid of me." No, she isn't. You'll never get me. Look at those two. They're like war criminals. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't stand it. I want to give it away. Darkest Night says we need a battle bot that sneaks out Jeremy and shoots him
I like that.
as he leans up.
It cleans up after itself. Your glass is dirty or something?
Yeah.
That'd be really
they
funny.
probably are.
That'd be really funny. Yeah, like do a B1 or a B2 where like in its feet it's got the little vacuums to suck up balls as it kind of moves around.
Just do a gonk droid.
Or Gonk droid works.
Gonk.
But
Yeah,
he
'cause
said battle droid specifically. But then it's sitting.
The battle bot.
The B2 could be sitting there with its arms out like this, just shooting the Nerf darts at Jeremy.
Yeah,
It'd
he
be
means like
really
a battle
funny.
bot. Whose cool
Two
dog is
vacuums At
that?
the same time.
Wait, did my mom drop? Of course, my mom dropped a dog. I don't even know how my mom has a dog.
I think that's just the
Generic.
Twitch.
I think
yeah.
she went down to the pound and adopted one.
Right? Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, they have them online, Kara.
So why don't you get one online, Jeremy, and give that one away? But it's not the same one though.
It is the same one.
This is not the same one.
There's a different one.
Yes, I know there's a different one.
They do have the actual one. All right. We've talked about Kara's doll for way too long. Let's talk about some actual Star Wars. Is there any reason would you guys like us to talk about the most recent episode of Ahsoka? Because I'm there.
Yes.
I'm ready to talk about it. I know I was spicy last week. There's some sweet drops going.
You were very spicy last week. Like the amount of spice.
I thought, oh, Gwen, you just totally bumped out American Chris Hansen. I thought he was going to get bumped back in. No, but is anybody opposed to us talking about?
Well, we'll just turn on the lights, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Just kidding.
Well, I'm saying like David hasn't seen it.
Well, I mean, David can plug his ears.
Mute my headset.
Really, but
No, I'm good.
you're good.
I'm good.
Oh, Pete just snuck in with the clone trooper. That's pretty dope.
There's an eBay listing for the Ahsoka.
And how much does that go for?
$25, but it's eBay. It's not like you just go out and buy it. And then
We found one
Mercari.
last
We
week.
on eBay.
And then Mercari.
So,
I don't know how legit Mercari is, but Mercari.
Kara, you can do a URL shortener.
I don't know how to do that.
It's just, but it's okay. That's pretty cool. All right, you guys. The last time that you saw me, I was raged over episode 4. Episode 5 is much better, but they still do not explain the war between worlds. So, Kara, what did you think about the part?
The Between Worlds part?
Yes.
So Dave Filoni actually talked about it. He came out and he was describing the place between worlds or whatever.
So, what?
And they have it in in Rebels.
I know, but she's already been pulled there once.
Yeah. So she's I mean, what do you want me to say about it? Like
Well, how did you feel they wrapped it up? Is it okay
I thought it was great.
for the main character to lose multiple times and just end up getting... Is this like, okay, all right, hold on. I could counter myself here. The day after tomorrow, the character keeps dying over and over and over and over and over again until they figure out how to get through. Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes.
So The Edge of Tomorrow, phenomenal movie. I love that movie. So there, I suppose that's their whole ploy.
Jeremy.
So she gets to just keep trying over again. So why don't other people get to go there? Was that really Anakin? Was that Force Ghost Anakin, or was that just...
I think that was Force Ghost Anakin because he couldn't come back.
Nope.
And he essentially just disappeared after that training bit.
What'd you think of the live action Snips?
The little one?
Yeah.
At first I was like, she doesn't look like her. And then I was like, nobody's ever going to look like cartoon Snips, obviously. And I was like, you know what?
I thought she looked great.
She looked fine. Yep. My thing, and I realized, like, she is adult Ahsoka in little Ahsoka's body. But I'm like, she's not snippy enough. You know, there's a reason her name is Snips, right?
Yeah.
But then it was like, no, at the same time, like I said, it is adult Ahsoka in little Ahsoka's body trying to go through all of this training, if you will, again, to kind of get to where she needs to be.
What'd you think of live action Rex? Did you see that face?
You see him for like a millisecond.
It was, no,
Doesn't
he's
matter.
in the background talking
Kara
with
loves
the
him.
Twi'leks. He was in the background talking with the Twi'leks in the very beginning when Ahsoka's like,
You see 8 pixels of him, and then you see him in full force for a millisecond.
I don't know. There's something about just those clone homes, and it's Rex.
Triclaws.
Anyway, I don't think don't think that. What am I trying to say here?
I don't know.
Jeremy hates on this thing for no reason. I think we don't know what we've only seen it in part of one episode of Rebels, and then this.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like, who knows what this place is? It could just be a manifestation of her own internal processing of something.
That's true. That is 1,000,000,000% true.
But then Ezra went there, like, there's the episode of Ezra going there just to pull Ahsoka out.
Oh, I suppose.
But this time around, it could have been her processing.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Like, kind of this hallucination because she is drowning. You know?
So
She is dying. It could kind of be this, like, you know, kind of in between. Like, I mean, I know it's not. I hear what you're saying. But yeah.
There's plenty of episodes of TV shows where characters having hallucinations inside their own mind while they're in a coma or struggling to survive through whatever.
Jason heard the lightsabers, so
it could be the Force version of that. So
he can hear her hallucinations.
Yeah. No,
it's the point. Well, she's projecting it out through the Force.
Yeah.
The point is we don't know exactly what it is, and Jeremy hating on it because we've seen it a whole 2 times across 2 totally different shows is unjustified.
Oh yeah, we have tropes, right? I just think they're using it as a cheap. Why I don't like it is
you don't learn about things if you don't get to experience them. So this could just be the next lesson in what this actually is.
True. As you know,
just because you've seen it twice and it's done 2 kind of different things doesn't mean they're using it as a catch-all thing. Like, I think Dave Filoni is a little bit more, like, not that I think that he's the world's greatest Star Wars guy anyway, just to clarify.
Right. Yeah.
I think he gets a little bit more credit than he deserves. But I think that he has a little bit more intentionality behind the things that he does. So I think that he's just sort of like setting up what the canon of this is through like multiple iterations.
Yeah.
So as we move past that, the scene is Carson is incredible. So he's from Kim's Convenience. He's the X-Wing pilot. The amount of screen time they have given him is just awesome to me.
That's Jeremy's favorite part of the whole entire thing.
I loved the part where he was like, she's like, just tell me what you're going on. You're, defying a direct order. And he goes,
You're not going to believe me.
Well, no, he also says I politely decline it first or whatever.
Yeah.
I loved that. I thought it was absolutely awesome.
I think this was the best episode so far. I loved the flashback to the Clone Wars, seeing the fighting there and stuff. Like, seeing Snips and awesome Hayden Christensen Anakin. Like,
I'm happy for him as an actor.
Oh my gosh.
Really am.
Like, just this episode of Hayden Christensen being Anakin made up for what he was directed to do for the prequels.
Right. People were saying that he sounded and had a cadence like Matt Latner from the Clone Wars. Like
I loved it.
I definitely agree with that, and I think that his performance is very inspired by it.
Yeah, it was I loved it. If we had gotten that Anakin in the prequels, it would have
those would have been some just jamming movies.
That would have been amazing.
So we had the great interactions between the X-Wing pilots and the fleet. And then from there, we see this new plan where, hey, the whales know how to go where they are. I'm cool with that. I enjoyed that part. And there is a scene I saw, of course. Oh, Darth Gallum. We've been talking about Star Wars for 10 minutes.
We're in spoiler mode right now.
Yes, so if you haven't watched Ahsoka, we love you, but leave now.
When the lights switch back to normal, you know that it's safe. So we'll just give you
Otherwise,
this moment
welcome in.
To know.
And what do you think of the new episode if you've seen it?
Are you? Oh, Kara looked frozen for a minute, but she's not. She's good. So I saw a screenshot, and it was Lando at the end of Episode Strikes.
Episode
Strikes Back.
It was Lando at the end of Empire Strikes Back, and then it was Ahsoka at the end of this episode. And apparently, Lando says the exact same line to a T, and then flies away to go get Han.
Oh, we'll bring him back?
We'll bring him back?
Yeah.
And then...
In this circumstance, yes, the red equals spoilers. Yes. Sustained red equals spoilers.
If you hear the klaxon in the background and...
Yeah. Then it's not spoilers. Then it's pandemonium breaking out.
Exactly.
We got an 8 times, 2 times 2 times 2 on the wheel, and then it landed on balloon pop. Then everybody forced me to re-spin until I got nerve blasted to death.
We have
anyways,
2.5 minutes left of a prediction.
Okay, and then we have 2.5 minutes. Okay, so anyways, yes, and then somebody says to Lando, "May the Force be with you."
And Hera says that to Ahsoka.
Just like Hera. This is literally a homage to Empire, which...
Homage?
What did I say?
Homage.
Homage.
We love you.
Darth Gallum, my overall impressions is I also enjoyed the episode.
Yes,
it's Kara's favorite of the show.
Yeah.
The Carson scene, even the droid, and then how Jason doesn't want to go on the ship, and he's like, but it's a Jedi ship.
He's like,
ooh, can I do the training droid? No. Can I do this? Can you help me build a lightsaber? No.
It's like, no, he's like, do you know how to build a lightsaber? Yes. Can you teach me how to build one? No.
I love it. I love it. We got some great chop shots, which is really fun because of,
Aw.
We're almost there, everybody. Yeah, the body needs one more panel. So this is Chopper.
The colors almost look consistent with the red on.
You probably don't recognize him with his red leg here. I'm just kidding. Even though it's not the right droid. But yeah, this is like crazy multicolored. You're right, Dave. There's there's one of these that definitely needs to be glued in.
Yep.
But the rest are all pretty tight friction. I don't want to break that. But
I have seen that. People are saying that Anakin is the Mortis god. So you remember the episode in Clone Wars when Ahsoka dies?
There's
brother and sister.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Ahsoka
becomes Mortis Ahsoka.
Was that the episode where she got poisoned?
Where the brother goes to kill her or something, and then the sister kills Ahsoka, and then the sister gives her the life back.
That's right.
And sister dies instead. I think that's what we're talking about.
I remember that.
Because Ahsoka becomes Mortis Ahsoka, and people cosplay as her.
Okay, so Bear Jew says you didn't even mention the flashing Anakin. So
that was crazy.
I feel like that symbolizes that to me, because Ahsoka's afraid of becoming what Anakin became, right? She knows that there's a line somewhere, and she's so emotional already. Granted, she left the Jedi Order and everything, but she doesn't want to end up slipping down the same path.
Right.
And that's why he was blurring the line between Darth Vader and Anakin. Darth Vader, the evil monster that he became, and Anakin, her trusted mentor and all that. And in his Anakin form, trying to teach her the lesson that you can, so this is post Return of the Jedi. So Anakin, the Force being, has been redeemed.
Oh, bye, Darth Gallum. Thanks for popping in.
We love talking about it. Bye, Darth Gallum. Let me ask everybody this. There theoretically could be a reason that Ahsoka isn't around anymore. I mean, this could be She goes out there to get Ezra and Sabine. Do you guys think that they will end the Ahsoka line and kill her off at the end of the show?
They could.
Because
never mind. You only hear her voice at the end of Rise of Skywalker.
Correct.
Well, I mean, do you know? So at this point, in Rebels, she's in her 30s.
Well, age aside, age is
I
always
honestly don't know
something.
how
She
long
could be
Togrutas
200.
live.
I think 200. I don't know. But there isn't a story after this where we know she makes a visible appearance. So her plot armor could end. And that is probably part of the reason why I also got upset at episode 4, because they did imply that she died.
Oh, you knew she wasn't going to, because they're not going to make an Ahsoka TV show without Ahsoka. Especially if it's 8 episodes, and they're going to kill her halfway through.
Boom.
What does it say?
Those who were tuned in the Force could live up to 200. I'm not just talking out of my
But
butt.
the average lifespan is 82. So
Right.
it's human lifespan, but can be longer.
Interesting.
You can double down on
And
it.
then you got Yoda. I think he skewed that average.
No, that was just for Togruta.
Oh,
That was just
Togrutas. Gotcha.
Yeah, baby
Gotcha.
girl. Yeah, because he's 50 years old. They're still babies.
So there are people theorizing that the rest of this series is going to take place in the other galaxy.
So that's
no
the thing.
more-
Are they going to wrap this story up, or is it going to be a cliffhanger?
So people are talking about the Filoni-Verse, where he just does Star Wars in his own galaxy far, far away.
No.
Oh, is that literally where this could be unveiling?
That could potentially be.
I will
This
say-
is a giant tangent.
There's not been enough Thrawn.
Did you guys
There's a no
hear?
Thrawn.
Ron could be messing up that galaxy, Who knows?
Did you guys hear what Disney may be selling?
Star Wars. Just kidding. That's their cash cow. What?
ABC, ESPN, all that, TV.
Really?
ABC.
I work in broadcast, so
When I read that
very-
today, because
it's losing money. Broadcast is dead. It's all streaming.
Oh, yeah.
the general direction that
Live sports is the only live anything that people watch anymore.
yeah.
Crazy.
Well, and then we're live, but
But we're not broadcast. We're streaming.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You can watch
true.
us anywhere, like linear broadcast television and cable, even as much so. Everybody cares about your. NBC only cares about Peacock. CBS only cares about Paramount Plus. Disney
Yeah.
only cares about Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't care about cable was a way to get into more homes nationally when that was the most viable option to get wider offerings. But now, since 95% of people have a reliable internet connection, they realize direct to the consumer through your streaming platform is the way to directly access them.
Yeah.
So broadcast affiliates, like the TV station that I work for, it won't be a CBS station I would say probably within 15 years, we're going to be unaffiliated because CBS won't care. They don't want to pay us to do the retrans. So
Interesting.
we're going to have to figure out how to become a self-producing local digital platform.
Crazy.
So it's interesting. So, but yeah, they're looking
sounds
at
like
moving
an-
off of their broadcasting.
Sounds like an expensive transition.
So then how does the licensing, so for example, Karen, we'll stop and we can do this with the red lights off, but just like we watch Home Improvement, that was originally aired on ABC. Would they retain the rights, or is that could go either way?
So there's distribution rights associated with that. So when you hit syndication on something, generally speaking, this is the way that it worked in the past anyway, is once you hit syndication, you could sell the rights to air it to multiple people, right? Traditionally you would anyway.
Yeah.
So you could sell it market by market, you would syndicate it. So you could run Home Improvement on CBS in one market, ABC in another market,
Oh, no
NBC
kidding.
in another market. I don't know if you remember this happening, that we actually had The Simpsons on 2 different channels at the same time in Duluth. We had The Simpsons on Fox live, and then Simpsons reruns were on NBC for a while.
No way. That's cool.
So,
all right.
Yeah, so the syndicated version of things, like I said, so that's second run syndication. So it premiered and ran on a channel its first time, right? And then the second time you see it, the second run is syndicated.
Got
Things
it.
like Ellen is first run syndication. They produce it and they just sell the first episode, like the premiere of it is sold market by market as opposed to distributed by a broadcast network.
You can
So,
tell
like,
this
so-
is your wheelhouse.
Yeah, like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, any of the other game show things, Let's Make a Deal, Price is Right. All those are Steve Harvey show,
Family Feud.
All those are first-run syndication shows. There's a production company that pays the money to produce the thing, and then they go and sell it to each market that wants to run it. And so if you don't have strong programming coming from a broadcast affiliate, so like again, for example, we're a CBS station, you can opt instead of retransmitting what CBS is offering, you pay the syndicator for their show and then run your ads against that program. So you pay $1,000 for the program, you hope to make $2,000 worth of ads. Type of thing, right? Because that's how our revenue is generated. So, so local broadcasters are going to basically become nothing but locally produced content and syndicated content, because all the first run content will be delivered via streaming services.
Triclass says now we'll have stream affiliates.
Stream affiliates, yeah. I mean, so the thing is, you can stream directly yourself just as easily as you can through a third party. So I've talked about this. I talked about this 5 years ago, where cable company came around. It was one spot where you could get everything, right? You pay for cable, you could watch everything. Then there was premium cable on top of that, and then everything started. Was somebody else talking? Did I miss something?
No. Tink Live just showed up, but nobody's talking. Okay. Yep.
I might be just be getting a little bit of feedback.
Can I turn the lights back on?
Loud. Then throughout the 90s or whatever, like everything was basically either cable or broadcast. And then Netflix came around. It was like, here's one spot where you can get everything that you're not getting where you're getting it, right? And it was the centralization of all the different things that you wanted in one spot, right? You didn't have to go to the movie store anymore. You didn't have to watch regular television anymore. You didn't have to go to a movie theater anymore. You could get it all in one spot. And now it's been refragmenting now, so you're going to have individual packages again like we have, and eventually there's going to be some rebuyer that's going to get a discounted rate to group all of the things back together again. And you'll pay $80 a month, just like cable, to get all the stuff again, because it's easier to do one big service than looking at each individual one to get your stuff. And then eventually the cost will get so high, and they're going to start free-fragmenting it off or offering it as individual services again, and you'll just do a la carte. And I imagine it will get to the point where instead of paying, what's Disney Plus gotten up to now? It was like $2 a month when you first got it, but it's like $8 a month now.
Yeah, it's I think $8.99 or $7.99, something like that.
So it will get to the point, and they have a cheaper version where you watch ads too, which is funny, just like broadcast.
Yep.
So eventually they're going to get to the point where you're going to pay a monthly subscription fee for the individual programs you want to get from people.
That's
Hello,
crazy.
Tank. I just want to say hi.
So
we see you.
Hi, Tink.
Yeah. So that that's going to be in my estimation, given the field that I work in and what I've seen happen thus far. Eventually it'll be something where you're going to and it'll start cheap. You're like, oh, I'm going to pay 99 cents a month to be able to watch all these, whatever, right? To watch this show and this show and this show or whatever. Like they'll have packages, whatever. But eventually it's going to be something where no matter what, they're going to try and get $100 a month out of you. That's the goal, right? The cable companies did it. All the streaming companies in conglomeration do it. Eventually they're going to get to the point where it's like, you're going to have to pay per show to be able to watch it. Otherwise, and that's going to be the way that they're going to figure out whether the shows are worth producing or not. Because there's plenty of content that's made that they're just like, will it make money? Will it not? But if you're directly financing the show through your subscription to it,
right,
that's going to be the way they're going to determine what is going to be made or not. Which I think is to the us PBS aside, something like an institution that's run and funded by the government being able to create content that is for the benefit of people. We're going to get a distillation of content that really it's going to be like movies where you only get these big tentpole franchises where no one's going to invest in something that's a risk. They're only going to invest in stuff that they know is going to print money.
Chat is just nailing it right now. Marty said pirate time. Pete says torrent for life. No way. So Cam's ankle had kicked off a drop with Rise of the Podcast. It landed off to the side. And then who dropped the pizza? Stone Monkey? Stone Monkey had a little pizza emote that was kicking all the way down. Anyways, it was really funny. And then Pete just went and sniped him right at the end. So that was pretty lit. Why don't we... So, Ahsoka...
Best episode so far.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. I'm coming back. I'm hyped. I want to see Thrawn. And I have a feeling we're going to see Ezra and we're going to see Thrawn in the next episode. And I'm beyond excited for that.
I am ready to see Thrawn. I am ready. He is an awesome villain. Just saying. All right.
No, he totally is. Oh, hi, Alley Cat. Okay, so.
Sorry, I was trying to get my lights ready. Are we ready to get out of spoiler mode?
Yeah. I think so. This will be awesome. Okay. So we have a giveaway from Polymaker. Chris, what filament have you've been all over the place. You've been using a little inland, but how much Polymaker have you got?
Well, you saw the stack of whatever, like 95% of what I print is polymaker,
Polymakers.
the rest is inland. So what I have left, honestly, I have 5 half spools left and 1 full 3 kilogram spool, and then I'm out of everything.
You're out again of filament?
Yeah, I've been burning through so much of it.
That's mind blowing. So
I've decided what my next print is going to be. Did I say this already?
Yes, you did.
Ace of
Is it going to be
Spades?
robot parts?
No,
No.
Ace of Spades.
For the record, at least her printer is not in use right now, but we have to go bring it upstairs
Yeah.
and get it plugged in. I'm just afraid to put any more printers on my one circuit. I need different
You just need to
circuits.
bring it upstairs. It'll be on a different circuit.
That's what I'm saying.
My printers are down.
Both of your printers are down now? What? I thought just one was down.
One, the bed is way out of whack, and the other one, I was printing that TPU and I clogged the nozzle.
Oh, bummer.
I'll fix them both tonight.
Nice. The TPU turned out like absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, where's that thing?
It's just right out on that trunk out there. If you toss it to me, I'll show it off. So the chopper print is coming along wonderful.
Jeremy just got a big bin of parts from me.
Yep. And so they were hand delivered, yeah, by your parents from Michigan.
I wish you would have worn that shirt I got you on the podcast.
I should have.
What shirt was it?
So
don't spoil it. You can tell her off the thing. I
Okay.
don't want you to spoil it for the podcast.
okay, sounds good. So
He can
this
show you a picture that he sent me.
I can, but I'll show you afterwards. Okay, so this is Chopper's wheel, and then some stuff we had to get into TPU. So it's a flexible filament. Okay.
So I'm printing TPU on a CR6 SE,
Wow,
a
look
Bowden
at
tube
that.
printer.
That is absolutely clean too. That
Yeah.
was great.
So and then there
Is
is
it squishy?
yep.
It's a TPU
Give it a
95,
squeeze,
so
yeah.
it's a little
Yeah.
harder, but it does flex.
Yeah, it totally does.
Let me see it.
Okay, I don't want to make people sick. Hold on. There we go.
You gotta lean more. I can't lean more.
Just thrown it.
I should have, right? You Harry Bandit. Okay.
That is a really. Who's at Harry
Cam's
Band-Aid?
ankle.
Here's the deal.
Cam's ankle.
Here's the deal.
This is nice.
So, this is a humongous tangent. I'm sorry. I pride myself on being professional, and I really wish I could have shown off the shirt that you got me, Chris. But I was in such a tangent. Something dropped on my lap this week, and we cut a humongous sign out for a local business. It was a really cool project, but I only had like a day and a half to get it done from start to finish. And when I delivered the sign, I was wearing the shirt you got me. So here I
That's
pride
amazing.
myself on professionalism, and I'm wearing just this silly t-shirt. So she'll probably never want to do business with me again, but that's fine.
Hey, at least yeah, that was fine, right?
Yeah. Anyways, and then my Harry Band-Aid. So making this sign, I use a chisel, and I hit it with a hammer to break the tabs out, the little holding tabs that hold all the wood pieces.
Do you know
on
what
the
chisel he
CNC.
uses? The ones that come with 3D
What?
printers.
It works.
It's a scraper, not a
I
chisel.
was just gonna say that.
Just-
scraper. That's what Jeremy uses.
When a nail is
I only said chisel
available,
because that's what
anything's a
he
hammer.
said.
Okay. So here's the deal. That thing works. Oh, look at
Did
Cam's
she
ankle.
paint it or did she stain it or has she done anything yet?
Cam's ankle said he stopped by and saw it, and it was perfect. So anyways, so I was holding the scraper, and I was hitting it with a hammer, and the act of the metal 90-degree edge just completely slit my thumb. And so at work, I work with Velcro, and every single time I open a Velcro flap, it just shreds my Band-Aid. And this is like, I've been replacing them like every 8 hours. I mean, I'm not kidding. I'll put one on in the morning and then at the end of the day. And yeah, it gets to be pretty crusty, so I apologize. It is a crusty, hairy Band-Aid.
He got mad at me for putting Neosporin on it.
The cut was like 4 days
Neosporin is
ago.
the-
It was
Oh,
not
is it that old? Yeah,
Yes.
you can still get gangrene.
But I'm
You
not
want to
gonna-
walk around like this?
that, and
Jeremy?
it's got like he was complaining about it catching and hurting, and so it's got some lidocaine in it, and so I was like, let's just numb it up a little bit for him. Be nice. And
The
he only
Leiden Frost
complained-
effect. Is that correct?
No,
Baloney.
it is correct.
Aha!
All right,
See, it takes
Prediction.
says I'm
do
a
the
good
cards
woman.
quick. Do the cards quick. I want to get this prediction done.
Okay. Do a cut. Top card towards camera. With the hairy Band-Aid thumb. It is black.
Card
This is
black.
rigged. Why has it been black the past 3 weeks?
Haha! I was one away from red. So they're there, Kara.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna get our big. Who's gonna get a big payout?
Not
I'm
this
looking
guy.
right now.
Uh oh.
So
David went red.
Yep. I didn't bet that much.
13,000. No.
So
1,300.
Gwen bet 1,000 and won 2,300, and Stephen Poole bet 320 and won 739.
That's not bad.
Dave, Marty Jr. Senior, RJ, Darth Gallen, and Stone Monkey Research all lost.
Sorry, guys.
Ryan won all of my tangent crystals 2 weeks ago.
I'm letting mine stockpile before I do another big. I mean, I still have 26,000, but still.
You have 26,000. You got to stroke the pot a little bit. You got to put some of those out into circulation.
Yeah, just put them all in there.
Not all at once. I think $2 to $3 grand a week will make it frosty.
Cam's ankle, I have no idea. He has a little cut like right here on his finger, so I'm like right below his nail. So I'm assuming when he was driving his Hot Wheels along the edge of the building, he must have caught a screw or something.
A chip
That's
cut
a
is
very respectable drop by Annie, by the way.
That is a very respectable drop.
All right, are we ready
Yeah.
to draw?
We are ready.
Drawing right now.
So the wall is going to change. Alley Cat 43, no way.
Dang, girl.
You have until these lights go solid red, or they'll blink.
Yep, we go solid red. They'll blank when it's like 5 seconds left.
Doot, doot, doot. Just kidding.
Oh, awesome, Darth
Alley
Gallum.
Cat.
He said, by the way, I was
Where'd
showing
you
off
get
my
your
ingot
wife
today.
onto the show?
Is that who it is?
There she is. Yes.
Aha.
Excellent.
Chris, the light thing is phenomenal. So this is a 20-second warning. You have 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
It's phenomenally cool.
Yep. It's great.
And
And
it's-
then once it turns red, it's 5, and then it'll flash, and then it goes black, or then it goes solid red. Or sorry, it goes yellow, orange, then yellow, and then when it turns solid red, it's done.
That is unbelievable.
So it'll
cool.
flash a couple of times, and it'll go solid red.
That's
A minute's
brilliant.
a minute's a decent amount of time.
It really is. So that's a blink. Here's the blink. How fun is that? That's genius.
Yep,
It's still, or was that it?
red. As soon as it's solid red, it's done.
Red's done. Got it. Red's done. That's sick.
We're glad you guys
Plus
come
or
down and have a
minus
fun
1
time.
second. It could go as long as a minute and 1 because it only checks every second for the update for the color.
Aw.
Got it. That works phenomenally well. Did Mike program that?
What? No, I did. I did it when we were talking about it like 3 weeks ago.
Streamer bot? No, but Mike did the API second check to update the.
Oh yeah, so he could have had it check every millisecond, but our bandwidth for our internet would be toasted.
Right. DDoS
yeah.
ourselves, right?
Yeah,
Literally.
Lights from videos from. What we need to do. Yes, pat on the back for me.
Good
But yeah,
job.
no, Mike is the one who set up the interval for the lights.
So, do you guys? We're ready to start putting Chopper together, like gluing and actually getting them going. Do you guys want updates on Discord, or do you still want weekly updates on the stream? Let us know, because we can start. We can start sharing some more, but we're gonna be pressing forward with it. I can't wait. I'm gonna do another shout out. So next week we're gonna have a guest on.
Oh, we are?
Yep, his name is Steven. It'll be in addition to, so we'll just have Steven on. And he is the one who runs that Star Wars celebration in Duluth and coming up in January.
Cool.
So he will be on. I'm going to meet with him this week just to get to know each other, and then he'll be on the show next week. He can talk about that, talk about Star Wars. He's got stuff to bring on. It's going to be really, really fun. And then there is a new board game store that opened up down the road, literally where Studivix used to be.
Yeah.
So that is...
Oh, they closed down?
Yeah,
Or
well, they
did
moved. They just moved locations.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they were like an institution.
They are
Yeah.
kitty corner from Holiday now.
Okay,
barber
over there.
used to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a really fun thing to have, because there's opportunities there to, just more places to meet nerdy people. And so I'm going to go in there, and then, there's some fun projects. And I thought maybe once we get Chopper done, he can start making a world tour, and he can go there, and it'd be a fun way for people
Can you
to...
imagine how cute it would be to just let's say even in a parade next year, just
Oh, a parade is
driving
brilliant.
Chopper down the road?
Parade is brilliant,
You'd probably want to do
Kara.
the Superior one because that one's bigger. That's the biggest 4th of July one for sure.
Oh, that is
And
cool.
I could update my Ahsoka cosplay by then, or I could do a Hera one.
That would be really fun. With a candy cannon, absolutely.
Can you imagine his little hands going into his head, grabbing candy, just yeeting it at people?
Ba, boom, ba. Or how he does the spin and it chucks out.
Can you imagine just right in somebody's eye?
Oh, man. That's incredible. I think we have a meeting for Ward down there. The Ward guys are down there. That's amazing. And I know we have Trollfire Light, who watches the stream sometimes. Some of his 3D prints are going to be available down there. So there's just a bunch of fun stuff coming up that I'm really looking forward to. And we've still got a couple more weeks of Ahsoka, 8 episodes, 3 more weeks, which will keep us busy. And then what's the next Star Wars show that's going to drop?
Have they announced anything?
I know Loki season 2 is coming, and it's not Star Wars, but Chopper will
will
yeet.
yeet.
We'll make Chopper.
I feel like that's a word Chopper would use. I'm just saying.
Is that bad? That's pretty cool.
Are you looking it up with the next Star Wars show?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I feel I should know, but whatever.
Skeleton Crew sometime in 2023. Acolyte season 1 2024, and/or season 2 is August of 2024.
Nice.
And then
That's still a year.
I think Dave Filoni's movies in 2026.
Unbelievable. Well, if Dave Filoni's doing a movie, I retract my statement about Ahsoka dying, because she'll be the center point of his movie.
I don't know if Dave Filoni will ever be able to kill off Ahsoka. I think she is his proudest moment in Star Wars.
She's his Luke.
Yeah.
She is to Dave as Luke is to George.
Yep. They're not going to kill her off. And I'm okay with, like, I know everybody's like, she could have died. I'm fine with her not dying.
His Chopper Gen Z. That's so funny.
Probably.
Was that an Aang avatar
it looked
somebody
like
dropped?
Aang. Let me look at this. Why do I not see it?
That's pretty cool.
I don't see that drop. Weird. Definitely looked like Aang, though.
Pretty cool.
This one?
Nope.
No.
That's a Clone Trooper helmet. Somebody had
I
one
don't
that
know,
looked like
your eyes-
Aang.
No, it did look like Aang. I don't see it either.
No, it's just a pizza and Jeremy's face otherwise.
Jeremy, I saw it too. Don't worry.
Well, Chris, on the YouTube episode that's posted, the drops appear.
Yes.
They do. So, all right.
Yep, it's all recorded.
Everybody, thank you so much. Eagle Brett,
Who are you going to raid?
dropping. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. It has been really fun. Just be aware, we'll have some more progress on Chopper. I'm hoping to have the last body piece done, and we'll have that printed. I've got magnets for Greebles. His leg is done. Oh boy, how fun that would be. I know Gus has got one whole leg printed. Chris has delivered some of the feet, so we'll be able to put the feet with the leg, and then this thing might be able to stand on its own as Chop.
That'd be amazing.
So, and then it's going to be a matter of doing all the internals. And David's got a lot of the internals printed. Chris has a bunch of the internals printed. His leg is chonky. It is unbelievable. I'm so excited to see him. It's going to be a really fun project. So,
Yep.
All right, yeah. Is there?
Our options for rating are Sweaty Petals, Benny Fitz, Sid Heresy, and Vile Mods.
What? Chat, do you have any preference in who we raid tonight? Go in there and.
If
Kick
it's
some-
someone new, I need their name spelled exactly as you're looking for. Otherwise, I won't be able to find them. So.
And then next week
No
we
one
should.
uses this emote, so I'm going to use it.
Which emote is it?
Yikes!
Oh. Funny.
Yikes! Benny Fitz. He loves the Jeremy eating pizza emote. All right, let's raid
It's
Benny
true.
Fitz.
Who doesn't love the
We
Jeremy
can do
eating
that.
pizza emote? I think it's hilarious. Also, RJ, thank you for the welcome back. It was good to be back.
Are
I
you
missed
happy
you
to be back?
guys. I am. I missed.
Kara even said
missed
just
him.
being remoted in isn't the same as.
It's not. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me eating s'mores and sitting around a campfire last week.
The crickets.
The crickets.
Yeah,
I
the
like the
crickets
crickets.
were actually really fun.
They were like crazy loud. It was very atmospheric.
And then don't forget, we have a humongous. There's the Aang!
Yes.
Stephen Poole.
Okay.
It doesn't show up in chat. It just says drop. That is Aang.
Oh, it's not. It's one of the generic ones that generates if you don't pick one.
Why
it
is it
looks
picking
like
Aang?
Aang.
Oh, you guys are just projecting. Anyway, I got to say the outro real fast.
Okay,
The raid's
do
gonna
it, do
auto
it,
proc
do it.
here. So, I do want to apologize to anybody who's listening to the audio only version of the podcast. Once again, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you, but you can make that better by joining us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Rise the Podcast, or catch our episodes as VODs on YouTube at youtube.com/Rise the Podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to keep the conversation going. Everybody, it's such a great time every Saturday night getting to hang out with you guys, like everything that Jeremy just said. Keep on checking in for progress on CHOP. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
may the Force be with you.